so that my life can line up with what I know to be true. Not what I think and how I'm informed I am. And how I can share information with others. That's not knowing. Some of this knowledge for many is just intellectual, just to fraternize intellectually with others. At the most fundamental level of their life, most of what they know is not even applicable. They can't even fit it in. I don't understand how you could be a history major, a black history major in a white college. None of that information has awakened you to be able to create and establish an institution or step completely out of institutionalization. It doesn't make any logical sense. So we got to look at the white supremacy within ourselves. And when I say that, the thing called white supremacy does not exist. There's no such thing. But there is an agenda of white supremacy that is keeping Europeans with the amount of power that they're able to have, the amount of control that they're able to have in the world. Just off their agenda. The agenda to keep us down, right? The agenda to take advantage of our rejection of the true knowledge of ourselves. They have an agenda, and within inside of that agenda, this thing called white supremacy appears as to be something real. But it can't be too real because it needs black people to push the agenda. So that shows you it's not supreme. It's not really white supremacy. It's an agenda that uses black supremacy. You follow? It uses black entities in order to maintain it. So it's not truly white supremacy fundamentally. It's something that uses other supreme beings to maintain the illusion of its existence. So they can eat good and live fat. Do you follow what I'm saying? And manage and control everything. But it needs to use black people in order for this to work. Right now they're using Barack Obama, which is a black supreme being. But he's pushing the agenda of white supremacy. Black supremacy is a reality. White supremacy is an agenda that has been pushed on us for over 400 years. They will never succeed because we are the supreme beings. But even pushing the agenda is an atrocity. It's a very notorious agenda. The agenda is dirty. The agenda gets nasty. The agenda is a mess without even coming into fulfillment. Just pushing the agenda is a mess. They are black people pushing the white supremacist agenda, keeping white supremacy on the table, on the black table. I'm going in now. The table is black. But some black people make sure white supremacy stays on the damn table. How? What's the purpose of your life? What are you here to do? Get money. White supremacy agenda on the table. Push the Federal Reserve Bank. Push the rich royal families. Keep them on top. Let them keep printing the money. Who own the banks? They are black people, but they keep the white supremacist agenda on the table. Am I right?
Right.
We have to challenge the white supremacist agenda wherever it exists by awakening people to it. That's not the agenda of your people. That's not an agenda for your people. That is the white man's agenda. And it's been working for him, which is why they have more white police officers, more soldiers, more weapons. All of this money stuff, this capitalism works for him. All this materialism works for him. He's benefiting off of this. It's his agenda that is being strengthened. That's a fact. Now, so some people say, well, does that mean that we're supposed to be poor and we're not supposed to have nothing? Because this materialism is associated with him? Then you got to ask people, what's your agenda? Is your agenda not to be poor? Or is your agenda to push black supremacy? Some people live not to be poor. And you know what? They never succeed. They still poor with that agenda. How many people out there I'm on getting money all day long, all the time? Every time you talk to them, I'm getting this money. Why don't you have it? Huh? I got more than you do right now. And I'm not even I'm pushing black supremacy. Why? Because the agenda does not work for us. But the black supremacy agenda will make us all rich. Do you know why? Because it is the realization that we are the makers and owners of the planet Earth. How can you be the owner and not be rich? Just by realizing you're an owner, you automatically receive a divine inheritance that is the earth. You are automatically rich. Soon as you realize that I am the black supreme being, maker and owner of the earth, you instantaneously get rich right there. You just became rich. All the land is yours. All the planet is yours right now. How could you possibly be poor and the planet is yours? They say, get money, get money, get money. And they still broke. Because black supremacy is the only thing that will fix them. Until you get that, you'll always be broke. No matter how much money you're trying to get. Because what's broke is our self-esteem. What's broke is our self-confidence. What's broke is our sense of self-worth. What's broke is our identity. So no matter how much we chase his dollars, we will never be fixed until we get a fix of black supremacy. That's a reality. We'll never be fixed. It's people in countries that are considered to be even poorer than us. And they have sovereignty. And they back the white man off of them. And we got all this stuff. And he can take it all from us tomorrow. Am I right? And ain't nothing we can say about it, and ain't nothing nobody else gonna say about it. Well, I guess it, took his shit. You know how it is. You feel me? And here it is, poor people. All they got is an apple, but you ain't getting that goddamn apple. All they got is a bowl of grits, but try to get that bowl of grits from them. They'll bite your hand off. Here it is, we got everything we think, and it's going in the day with no fight and no struggle. You know why? Because we knew it was for the agenda of white supremacy, because that was what we was living for. So when he come and collect from his agenda, we just said, well, it was him. That's what we was working for anyway. They call it playing a game. But it's a game that's rigged where he always wins in the end. He always wins in the end. So there are black people that are no longer victims of white supremacy. They are white supremacists. Do you hear me? Every single day they are living for the white man's agenda, and they got 50,000 reasons why. And each and every one of them make equal sense to them. Even some of them being contradictory. Why are you pushing a white man's agenda off of Jesus? Why are you doing it for money? Why are you? How many reasons do we have for it? We always talk about what black people need. But everything we need, we say we need, black people have lost. Every black person have lost that 5 times over in one life. So how much did we need that? Everything that we say will help and make our people better. Every black person has lost that 5 times over in one life. What's missing? Black supremacy. That's something that you cannot get from him. That's something that he does not have to give you. And that's also something that he cannot take away from you. It's something that he cannot authenticate. It's something that he cannot accreditate. Therefore, he cannot govern. He has no part in it. He cannot define it. He cannot label it. It stands in and of itself. It doesn't matter how you use this material world. It matters what is your real agenda. Whose agenda are we pushing with what we are doing? What goal or what focus do we have in mind? That determines the value of what we are doing. Without a goal in mind to create and manifest for ourselves and our people, every act loses value, no matter what it is. It makes no sense. It's completely out of context. I'm challenging all of us to